Well, yippee-ki-yay, Musey lovers, and welcome back to Museys Modern Dreadfuls. And today we have a stranger kind of story, more Kafka-esque, kind of a weird one, but a good one. And so grab your beverages as I take a sip of mine. Grab all your things. Last week I started coming down with the flu. It turned out it was worse than the flu, and it was horrible. So if you feel yourself with flu-like symptoms, slam that, the water with maybe some emergency in it. By the way, I'm not getting paid to say that. My parents have been giving me emergency since I think it first came out. I don't know, for a long time. And anyway, just keep yourself healthy, my friends. And I am here to entertain you once again. Me and the beautiful Museys Modern Dreadfuls team. So, in a few seconds, I will start the story. But first, let me remind you, please subscribe. Turn on your notifications for all notifications, because on this channel, anytime you get a notification, it means another fabulous story is waiting to, enthrall and entertain you. So you want your notifications on. Leave a thumbs up, share it with people who enjoy this genre of, story. And the links to all the information where you can get the author, so you can read more of their stuff. I always put it down below. And if I forget for a second, or I think the longest it's gone is like 2 hours, because I send it to editors, and sometimes, I forget to tell them to put the URL in, or whatever the situation may be. If I forget to do that, and you're the author, please let me know so I put it in. In the meantime, and in fact, this is written, you can find this person on Reddit under SoSoXCat. Yeah, SoSoXCat. Yep. Yeah, that's their name. Anyway, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And today's story is called Feather Fingers. Feather Fingers. Well, let's begin. I'm speaking in the name of a friend that died not long ago. She warned me, but I think I'm next. So I'm warning anyone who might experience this. Do not let them know that you see them. Your end is within your own actions. Okay, to clear this up a little, it started about 6 years ago. I used to see a young, pale, floating girl in my room. She didn't have eyes. She did have light brown hair and feathery fingers, if that makes sense. She would follow me around whenever it was late or at nighttime and stare at me. Sometimes even pet my head with these soft yet so sharp feathery hands. She'd follow me everywhere. But my parents' room, for some reason, she wouldn't go in there. And I used to read all these religious books called the Quran. Every time I did, she would scream so loudly and sometimes would even hit me. Not hard enough to harm me badly, but enough to keep me away from the book and not reading it unless I make it to my parents' room. But she would stare at me through their window and bother me at night. Eventually, I started losing room, but she would stare at me no matter where I was, and I would just ball myself into a little ball and tried to stay out of her focus. When I was losing hours of sleep and eating less, she would follow me into school. Everyone thought I was creepy or something, but she was there. This little girl who would sometimes talk to me, but the only thing she would ever say is, "Silence, and we'll be there." I never knew who she meant by we. Who is we? I didn't think much of it until one night she got inside my dream and she smiled, which she never did before. She pulled me from my arms stronger and stronger every time I tried to resist. She took me to a black hole in the wall, and I yelled at her to let me go. Let me go. She said, "I told you we'll be here and you will be with us now." In the back or inside the wall, I can make out shadows of weirdly shaped people. Not even sure if they were human or not. I got scared, so I kept resisting. She shook me so hard that I woke up with a sharp pain in both of my arms. Somehow, I got cut from my elbow all the way to my wrists. Cuts so tiny and sharp from her feathery arms. She disappeared from then and off and on for the next 5.5 years. Exactly 5.5 years later, she showed up. However, not alone this time. And she and the other would follow me everywhere and scratch my arm. As the days passed, day by day, no one sees the cuts but me, and it burns badly. I feel weaker every single day, and her feathery black fingers are getting sharper and stronger. They will end me even while I'm writing this. I can feel them floating above me, waiting for me to fall to sleep or get up to my feet, or give up altogether. Be aware of feathery-handed children. Ignore them as much as possible, and do not ever let them see a sign of you noticing them. They will never leave you alone once they notice. That is, until you die. All I can say is, may your faith and whatever you have faith in be at your side, and not the feathery fingers. And with that, we have Feather Fingers. That's the name of the story. I hope you enjoyed. There's no part 2, so I think this is a one-off. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think this creature, this ghost creature, I don't know if it's a creature that turned into a ghost, or it's a ghost that just happened to have feather fingers. I don't know. But why don't you leave me a comment down below and tell me if you have any, I don't know. This is a religion I do not practice, so I don't know if it's something that's in the Quran or what. I even took a religions course in high school and college, and I still don't remember any deities or anything with feathery fingers. So if you know what the F is going on with the ghost girl with light brown hair, no eyes, and feathers for fingers, by all means, share it with me and the rest of the class. And do not forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, put it on all notifications, share this with your friends, your family, little kids who are scared of feathers. I'm just kidding about the last part. No, actually, keep it away from kids who are scared of anything to do with ghosts. See, anyway, I was into creepy stuff as a kid. Shocker, I know. In the meantime, have a fabulous July. And once again, I hope you had a fantastic Independence Day to my fellow Americans. And a happy July and any holiday that you celebrate in your part of the world, if you don't happen to be American, but you still have a July festivity. In the meantime, we will talk to you again soon. Hope you had a great day, and bye now. Stay away from the girls with the feather fingers. All right, now. Talk to you soon. Bye.